People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
What's up, everyone? My name's Dan, and let's just get into this vlog. So I have a question for you. Have you seen John Wick 2? If you had, you don't fucking better not spoil it in the comments, because I haven't seen it yet. Okay? Don't. I'll find you and we'll kill you. Wrong movie. Anywho, the movie, on its opening weekend is done pretty well for, a movie that, started out with kind of a low. I mean, the first movie was kind of a sleeper hit, and this movie is, big, right? I mean, people should enjoy it, right? No. So apparently, a guy by the name of Jordan Hoffman from The Guardian. Oh, The Guardian! How fascinating! The British. Anyway, this Jordan Hoffman apparently saw the movie and was complaining that he needed an aspirin after the movie because it was just so much bone crushing. In an article titled "John Wick Chapter 2 is a shameful example of Hollywood gun pornography." What? This guy basically complains that the movie was so, over top, that, he was triggered. Anyway, so the article goes on and talking about things like, for instance, John Wick Chapter 2, a string of elaborate bullet ballets, only a trace elements of a plot, is a hardcore gun pornography, pure and simple. When the imagery fades with Boots and Guardian, I felt sunk in a crater of guilt, choking on miasma of shame. Okay, listen. Why do we go to see action movies? Because they're freaking eye candy. All they do is just zone us out for a while, and they're like, that's awesome. Now, this guy apparently awarded the original John Wick 4 stars back. And he's all, when I did that, so because apparently he was like in the in the first John Wick, which I awarded 4 stars in 2014, before I had become so easily shell-shocked. You see that? He used to not be able to get triggered. Oh my God! Is this weakening the spines of Americans? The PC culture? I don't know, let's move on. The big surprise was learning that as the picture progressed, that a larger, surreal, underground world of killers lived among us. The sequel leads into this, the point of absurdity. By the end, it implies that nearly everyone in New York City is somehow tied into the criminal netherworld and its labyrinthine codes of conduct. Jordan, or Mr. Hoffman, it's a movie. Yes, things don't always make sense in movies, but it's a movie. It's actually pretty well. I haven't seen it yet, but I watched the original one, and it is very well shot. It's gun fu at its pinnacle, and he's bitching because there's too much shooting. That's what action movies are. They usually are. I mean, action movies have a pretty thinly veiled plot. I mean, what was it? Fast and Furious 4 or something like that? Or no. What was it? Fast and Furious 5 that was like, we're gonna go rob a bank in Brazil and like use cars to drift with them and take a bank vault the size of my room out, which is probably several tons. Action movies are based on very simple plots. These aren't thrillers. These aren't dramas. Now, sometimes you can have an action drama. I mean, the first John Wick is a good example. It literally was a story of a man who just lost his wife. Some punk stole his car, killed his dog and now he's pissed. And this guy happened to be a former hitman. That's an interesting premise. One man's quest for vengeance, and anybody who gets in his way gets fucked up. You know, you don't need something like Homeric or something in the order of Shakespeare with cloak and daggers. You can have a very simplest plot. Some of the best stories are that. I mean, humans have been creating some simple action stories for generations. I mean, millennia even. Look at some of the Greek legends. I am studying that stuff. Yes, there are a lot of complex, but a lot of it's similar. Like, for instance, story of Perseus. The king of Minos keeps asking for children from Athens to basically sent over and sacrificed to the Minotaur. He basically said, "Okay, we're gonna go over. You're gonna be able to kill it," and he gets help from people. That's the oldest kind of action plot ever. I mean, a lot of our great stories are drawn on from those myths. I mean, Star Wars started as a very simple concept. It was a hero's journey. Yeah, it's not simple like an action, but things run the gamut from like Game of Thrones complex to like porn simple. Action movies are somewhere in the middle, but slightly lower, depending on again what type of action you're going for. But you know, if you're gonna complain they're so stupid and the plot's fitting well, well, I can't help you, buddy. That's just the way things are. I mean, if you don't like it, then go watch another movie. But you're like, I'm a critic, so I need to watch that. Then say, hey, you know what? If you don't like reviewing action movies, then don't fucking review action movies. Get someone who can be interested, but also he talks about like jumping on the grenade for bad movies. You know what? I've seen bad movies. I've reviewed bad movies on my movie review channel. I saw Troll 2. I've seen the original Judge Dredd, which was kind of so freaking cheesy. It might as well have been from Wisconsin. I saw Malibu High, which was like, so badly like edited, it didn't make any freaking sense. I've seen bad Christian movies, and oh god, those are so bad. Those are level special bad. Seriously, John Wick 2. I mean, I'm again not seeing it yet, but I'm pretty sure yes, it does evolve. It is pretty simplistic plot. I think the problem is you mistake simplicity for bad. Simplicity isn't inherently bad. When it comes to building certain things, you sometimes want to go simple. It's called elegance. Sometimes complications make problems. Like if you have too many gears going off in a watch, it doesn't work. So you only put in the necessary amount. My glasses, I wear simple thing: 2 lenses, a bridge, and a thing that goes around my head. It's simple, but it does so much. This is the one thing that's gone down about critics. They forget that, especially when they've gone so freaking SJW, it's kind of cringy. They forget that simplicity isn't bad. And that's all I gotta say. So, if you liked my channel and like my rant, check out my other channel, Random Media Guys, where I review things like movies, and I will be reviewing the John Wick movie, the second one, when I'm able to finally see it. I also check out right here, the first John Wick review, and remember, hit that subscribe button. My name's Dan. I'll see you later. Peace.